Oh, dan ga ik meteen live. 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 I think so. Okay, folks, today I will learn myself how to beatbox. And before I start, you need to understand how to create sound. But sound is everywhere around you and in you, with you. When you walk, you hear a sound, or when you take something, or you know. So everywhere there is sound. So if I, that's a cup on a can, you know, this is already a sound. Okay, so first I will go into my brains and like to know what kind of capabilities I do have to create that type of sound. And this time it will be about beatboxing, folks. Why it called beatboxing? I don't know. Maybe because of the beat, and but I do not understand the box. So the box must be the speaker where the beat comes from. So I think that's why I call beatboxing. But for me, it's not the word I will use, you know. But okay, yeah, that is me. That's how I think. I think it's a strange word, you know, but people use it in the way it's knowable for you. So yeah, let's call it beatboxing then. It's okay. But for me, it's not so. I just don't like it so much. I will take another word. Okay, so folks, first I will go to the bank, and the bank need to go open. You open it with a key. Uh, the bank must be ready for you to give you money, and the bank is filled up with money when the key go into the door and you go inside. And now you think this got nothing to do with beatboxing, but there you are freaking wrong, folks. You need banks, and this is not with money, but I explain it in that way so that you will understand better what I mean. Banks, to create music, you need banks. You understand? And these banks need to be filled up so that it will fit in together, so that it will become the most insane stuff you ever did make. And that's why I use these banks. You know, if I try to make music, I need banks. I cannot do it at once. It's with beatboxing the same thing. If you start with beatboxing, you cannot do everything at once. You know, you need to do it in 4 steps, and that is one bank. You know, the second bank is also or 4 steps or 8 steps. It depends what you like to make out of it. You know, but you need 4 steps. This is the beginning of the knowledge what will create music, and the beat what will come out of your mouth, or you know, it's you need to go into yourself, into your mind, and see what you can do. If you already can do something like, I look this man, man, Hey, there is, it's easy, right? You can do it yourself. So I think like this. I see this thing, I see this man, and he is do something funny or wear something funny, and I say to him, "Hey man," or if I don't like it, I say, "Hey," you know. So that's the beginning of a sound. But normally speaking, you are not with your mind there, and you use it almost every day because you talk every day. So you can make sounds out what you talk every day, you know. But you are not aware from the things you are capable of because it's far away from you, you know. So that's why I explain when you go and you cannot sing and you go to people. I saw this today, yeah, and I need to tell you this. I like this, eh? So I will tell you the story. So I was on Omega, Omega, you know. It stands for Omega. It's not Omegle, it's Omega, you know, and it stands for Omega. It means something very big, you know, Omega. So there is the story come from. That's why Omega do exist. It comes from Omega, and you can find it out yourself. If you do not trust my word, then go for it, and you will find out very soon that I'm right. But okay, so I was on Omega, and a guy who can play very good, he did do like he cannot play good, you know, and he did say, "Yeah, folks, can you please tell me what you think of this music?" So he did make music out of range and all that kind of things, you know. It did sound like nothing, you know, like someone who can do nothing, you know. He did not have rhythm for feeling, feeling for rhythm and all that kind of things. If you start to beatbox, you need to understand the rhythm. It's very important. You need the rhythm, folks. For definitely you need this. If you start to dance and you are off key, then people see that you are off key, and people it looks strange if you are off key. You know, if you start to sing and you sing like uh, a bird without a head, something like this, it do not sound very well, all that kind of things. You don't want to be the monkey who play in the field. You understand? And then people will say, "Hey, look, man, that's a monkey. It's nice, but you understand?" So, so I was on Omega, and this guy could not play well. And then he was done, and he did ask, "What do you think of it? Be honest." So people start to stumble and to, you know, they did not want to hurt that guy, you know. And this is, man, that is respect. I love that thing. You always need to do this. If someone cannot do what you can do better, then don't put a fist right or step a knife directly into him or her. You understand? Because there's always a chance you can learn. Huh? I know how to sing and I know how to beatbox, but it's just a little from everything. But if I like, I can become very good, but it needs time. You understand? It always needs time. And if you do have time, plenty, then you can make out of yourself whatever you like. If you do have the brains, you do have the feeling, you do have the beat, you do have the sound, you know, then you can make something out of it. And you can make it very big. And then people will not laugh behind your back because that's what they do. But they try to be dishonest to you, not to let you feel bad, you know. And I like it when people do this. And I was on Omegle and I saw this thing and I get tears in my eyes because there was a girl, first she was laughing and then she knows she's not alone. There are more people. And all the people did say, and some people also did say, but that's the difference of people, huh? So this girl did say, no, it did, she did go like this. It did sound well. It did sound good, you know. But the guy who can play very good, he thought, man, this is what I love. Precisely the same thing I was thinking. And he did say it also, because then he started to play for real and people standing with their mouth wide open, you know, jaw dropping thing. The guy know how to play people, but also how decent you can be or not can be. He directly will understand. And the next time you been not decent to him, he will understand you are that guy. You understand? So it's very important to be decent to people, even if it do not sound well. Don't start to laugh and all that kind of shit, folks. Then in my eyes, you are nothing. You are like a bully. You understand? So this is before I start to travel into myself, into my mind, what I'm capable of. I like to tell you this type of things that it's very important. It's also very important in the music, you know. You need to understand the sound because if you do not understand the sound and the rhythm and all that kind of shit, you never can dance and you never will beatbox, that well. And you need to count till four. Like you begin with, so like I did say, tss, huh? Tss, tss. You can use tss, of you do have a coldness and you say this. It starts with something, you know. First, you need to understand the basic lines from what you can do out of your mind, what you can do already, and try to make something out of this. So finally, it's very easy to learn, but your mind needs to stand open and you need to understand the sound and the beat. And you like to make crazy beats, what will come out of your mouth so that people will like it because you don't never do it for yourself. Listening to yourself, it's okay, but you like that people will come with a big crowd and will say to you that they will knock you on your shoulder, you know. We like you, man. What is your account? What is your site? Can I sub you? You know, that's the meaning. That's why you do it. You do it never for yourself. You do it for people. You know, you give people fun or a good feeling. Folks. It's these are very important things, and this got everything to do with music. But the music, God told me the music is dirty those times. and it was dirty all the time, but I did not know. I never did know that the music industry is a dirty business and dirty people behind it, people who are with Satan, all the kind of shit. You understand? And I never did know. But okay, I go to the basic deal. But I need to travel into my own mind from the things I can do already because I use it every day by speaking and all the kind of things, and you understand I speak a lot. For me, it's not a problem to speak very long, very wise, very smart, and very fast, and all that kind of things. For me, it's not that difficult. I don't need any paper to learn something. I don't need anyone who will learn me something. Only God. You know, everything I can do, I get it from God. Also, the wisdom it comes from God, and the wisdom you need to understand the beat because it takes a lot of wisdom, and wisdom you need to learn. You understand? And your mind is like a computer, huh? And there's banks in this computer. Like I told you about the bank, and when the key is not there, the bank cannot open. But when the bank has no money, the key can be there and the door can be open, but there is no money. So you go out of the door you did come in. I can make a rap about it, or I can make a song about this. If you think like me, it becomes very easy um, starting to rap and all that kind of things. You think it's that difficult, but you can make it more easy for yourself. But you need to go into yourself. You need to understand yourself. You know, give love to yourself. Give knowledge to yourself. Do know what you can do and use it. So, okay, I will start with the first lesson for myself. I don't do it for you, but you can be with me and you can listen to it if you like. You understand? Next time I will try to uh, become a nice singer, you know, a good singer that people will say, oh man, you can sing. You hear already what I can do with my voice. I do have a good voice. So you understand this boy also can sing very well, if you ask me, because I do have a good voice and I'm very fast in thinking all that kind of things. You need this in the music. It's very important. You need to think quick, you need to be quick. And this is with rap and with your mouth and with your voice and all that kind of things and what you can do with your voice. High, low, middle, very low, very high, or high that the bottle will explode or something, or a glass. You understand? It's possible that you can be that high. This got everything to do with sound, but it's definitely possible that you can break glass with your own sound, what comes out of you. You understand? It's possible, but you need to be um, over the frequency with the glass. And the glass do have a frequency. And if you go over this frequency of the glass will blow in your face. You understand? But then you need to understand how high you need to go. But it's possible. Okay, folks. Starting beatboxing. I can do already, or I make it little. This, and then I mix it together. You know? you can play with it, with these two things. At first, you need to learn how to, but it's easy. Everybody can do it, you know. It's also the way you speak, you use it, you use it, you use it, you use it. There is something. You use it. You see how easy it finally is? So I say, you say, say. This is how easy it will be. And then you can, now I do this, like or there is something on my tongue. Hey, what the heck is the sound? Yeah, you need to play with your mouth and you will understand what you are capable of. And when you think, hey, the sound do fit by the meaning I like to give to people, then you can start to use it. You understand? But first, you need to go into yourself, to know yourself, how you can talk or how you can dance, how you can create beats, and if you are capable enough to dance on it, that you are not off key and all that kind of things. This is with all the things the same thing. You understand? So it becomes very easy if you think clearly, you know. And everybody who do have the capability to be clearly, because not everyone is clearly. Eh? There are many people who cannot do this, folks, and I'm sorry for these people. And maybe there are people who are listening and they'll say, yeah, he talk about me. I cannot do those things because, or I'm deaf, or I'm, you know, something did happen that I stutter. But out of stuttering, you can also start, can, can, can even make better raps or better songs. And, you know, it's, it's all possible. It's all possible. If I make a stuttering song, and then you people maybe will like it because you never did hear a stuttering song. You know, it's something new what comes out of the air. It comes out of you because with your mindless brain you start to stutter and you think, hey, this stuttering thing, I can make music with it, I can sing with it, and maybe people will like it. And then people never did hear it in their lives, you know, and they like it because it's something new. Always when you come with something new, it was with Duma, it was the same thing, eh? Or with Golden Earring, or, you know, that was all in the beginning, or the Beatles, or Beyonce, it doesn't matter. It starts with nothing. Huh? I did go to porn sites and I saw very ugly girls, but look the girls now. And these are the same girls who were very ugly, you know, shallow tits and all that kind of shit, you know, not looking nice. But they did change themselves and they become like, you like to jerk on it, something like that. You understand? So, yeah, you can do with your life whatever you like. You can do good things or bad things. But okay, this is my basic story in what I will start beatboxing. Dus I know already the. So, okay, 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 please, please, please. Brr, brr, brr. brrr, brrr. Uh, you know, I try to let you understand on a very easy way. The way you talk already, you can take beats out of it. Very easy. And this is how I start to think on a very easy way to make sounds what will come out of my mouth. Or I tap on my chest and I start to talk. I start to talk while I do this thing, you understand? It start to shake a little bit. This is also something you can use, or with your throat is also very possible. But you can make uh, can take sounds out of everything. Everything. It's very easy. So okay, we start again. Again. Can, can. P, p. You know, there's something in your throat. Something in my nose. And now I use my throat with it. So the bass come in. You understand? You need a bass by this thing. You need a bass by music. You know, it sounds. So you can go into yourself and take a trip and start to understand yourself. Start to learn to know yourself better and what are you capable of. Because many people do not understand in what they are capable of. Eh? So I show you the capable things who are very easy, but your mind was never there. So you never can create something. You understand? You go to your work, you come back, you go sleep, you drink, you eat, you shower, you go to your work, you come back, you drink, you eat, you sleep, you wake up. Huh? It's the same thing every day. But if you start to create other things, then life will become different for you. You understand? This got also everything to do with the bass and the beat and the music and what can come out of your throat, you know, what you are capable of. It got everything to do with the whole story I'm telling you right now. It got everything to do with this. And it's very easy, you know, like singing, it's also very easy. But you need to get the feelings for it, you know. You cannot be off key with singing because then you are false. Huh? So I think I go into myself and I like to know in what I'm capable of. Like clapping. Huh? Clapping is a thing everybody can do. So you make a sound and in different ways. It depends how your hands. Huh? I also do this with my hands. Or I do this with my finger by my mouth, and then I can make like a drop fall out of the air into a bucket of water or something, you know, like Yeah, and it, it, it it's easy when you know it, and you need to learn yourself this type of things. So I say travel into yourself and know yourself, and you will understand what you are capable of, and all the things you do not know. While you are busy with the things you still don't know, it will come. You understand? Because you are busy with it. So you are on the line. You are in the business of this thing. You know. So it will come automatically to you. You don't have to think very deep. First, you need to understand the sound and the rhythm, and that you need to the rhythm and four ticks. This is what create music. You understand? And in this four ticks, or but four times. You understand? And then you can make banks out of it. Like uh, what can I? Mm, 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 mm. You know? And if you can do this together, then it will sound more great. So if you can do these two things already, that are two banks you use. But first, the basic bank is the first bank, and the second bank become difficult, and the third bank become more difficult, and the fourth bank and the fifth bank. I don't know how many banks people can do are capable of. I think five banks is very high. You know, five different sounds, uh, but sounds like an orchestra or something. You understand? And there are people who can do this, but you also can learn this. But then you need to understand the banks and what you put into the banks. You know? So okay, now I really gonna start. So like then you put your mouth like you kiss. You know? You wanna start to kiss. It's like so your mouth go into kissing lips. That's the best explainable thing. Or like scratching. You know? And if you can do this, you can do things with it. Like, but then you need the four things. But you need to start with or or p or p. You know, you also can use your own voice. But most of the times you do not use your own voice. You use your inner voice. You know, like you say p, maar je doet It's almost the same, but you say with your throat nothing. This it is. So then you start to do more things like, hey, hey, move, man. Go away, move. Like go, 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 go. It's I can you can make it yourself so easy, but you need to understand the basic rules of the music. You understand? And then yeah, you can start. But I hope I did explain very well. So I will go on with things to learn myself beatboxing. So first, I think, what is possible? Shit, shit, shit. Or you can make the wind or something. You can do a lot of you can do a lot of things, you know. Change your mouth all the time and change the letter all the time. So you need letters. Dus, dus de T, P, or there is so many, and it is you can make it yourself so easy. But you need to talk a lot. Talking a lot will work. You know, when you talk like I do, I talk all the time. You understand? And I also use my voice in different ways, and you can hear this because I can do normal the normal speaking like I speak now, and I can go a little bit more low, or I can go very low or lower. I can do like this also all the time if I like it. If I think I'm gonna speak a day like this, then I speak a day like that. It's not such a big problem. You understand? Then my voice is much more low, but my normal voice is this, you know, and a little bit scratchy, and that's a good voice to make to use the sound, because if you are a little bit scratchy in your throat already, that you are like to have a coldness a little bit, so it goes like you are, you know, you can do things with it, and it can sound freaking nice. But this got also everything to do not only with singing, what I try to give you now, but also with the words what comes out of your mouth, like, and then I only use the K, but I don't speak it out loud, you know, or else it will be K, 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 K. But now I do it like this. K, 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 K. See how easy it is? There you do have a sound and it starts with 4. It always need to start with 4 because that is what will make the rhythm. And you also can do in 8 steps or 16 steps, you know. You do have different beats, but the most people use this 4. And definitely when you are a starter, then you use this first bank, and it always do have 4. So let's take another letter. Hmm, which one? Like the F. And then you can take it inside also. Then it will become like, you know, then it go inside. You inhale. And you can play with this type of thing. It's easy. So, but this is the basic thing. Then it will become more difficult because now you use your lips in the kissing form, you know. And then you can make blowing wind or something, you know, because you hear already the wind coming. Like, you can do things with it, and that's only you create wind coming out of yourself, and you know the wind because you hear the wind blow outside, and the only thing you have to think of is, I can do this also. It's easy. And this you can use in in patterns, you know. So it's not that difficult to definitely to learn it. It will become more difficult if you start to make beats. You understand? Then you need to understand um, the rhythm, the rhythm of yourself become very important. The rhythm of yourself. Huh? The rhythm of the music you want to start to make. It's not that difficult. So try to take, but I go on. I will learn myself more of this type of things. So yeah, and you can do the same things, folks. You are not more different than me. Huh? You understand? So okay. Ooh, 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 la 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 la. The tongue is very important, eh? Hey, how's it going, man? Hey, or or this other thing, like or something. You know, this brown people always use this, eh? You know, like that, eh? It's also a sound. You can use it. And then we start with the more difficult part. And this is when it come behind each other, eh? Like not or anymore, but you know, more times behind each other. So you do have many different ways to use the only already the tape. You can make a nice beat out of it. So I use now only the tape. And this also is the tape. It don't sound like the tape, but I put my tongue behind my teeth. So then it's like you blow your tongue out of your mouth, you know, and your mouth a little bit open because this is also a nice thing to use, you know, what is in your mouth. Yeah, play with it. Play with it. Only with the T, you know. Play with it. Try to understand what you can do with it. But it must be rhythm niceable. recognizable. You know, and I try to find out what you can do, but only with the tea. Mom, make some tea, 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 tea. Make some tea, mom, tea, 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 mom, mom, tea, 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 tea. Huh? And I did use this every day because then my mom come and I live upstairs and my mom lives downstairs in that time. She's not there anymore. But then always I told my mom, "Hey mom, can you make some tea, please? Please." And then my mom come with tea. You understand? And in that time I did not do beatboxing and all that kind of things. So for me it was not important. And now it's also not important. But I try to wake you up in the things you are really capable of, but you never use it because it's far from your thoughts. You know, I thought so. Thought, 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 thought. So play with it. And then when you are done with the T, I try the P. So p, p, p. You can do a mosquito, you know. And then you clap in your hands, and then you stop with the mosquito sound, and then the mosquito did die. You understand? So you can also create animals out of it. But that is a more far stadium, and it's not easy, you know. But it's possible. You can do lots of things you did never know because the way was not open for you. And that's what I can tell you for sure. Everything you know, and you will keep it with you, and you can start to use it. So now, okay, the P. What you tell me right now, man, dat is, ga toch weg. You use it all the time, but you never stand still with it. It's a sound, you know, an easy sound. You always use it when someone bother you, like, man, ga weg. go away. So then you get, it sounds like many times behind each other, eh? And it's true. That's what it is. Dus dan heb je, and you also can make it more low. Dus, and then you can put your throat in it. Eh? And this will go through your nose. Then you do have a bass. Out of the bass, you can make a bass line. And the bass line is in 4 accords. Yeah, it got something to do with how you learn how to sing, but also they use this in beatboxing. You understand? It's the colors of the sound. But you need to understand the rhythm. That in the first place. So I go on. But I do it for myself. I don't do it for you. I do for you this thing so that you will understand how freaking easy it will be, man. And you can become in no time a very good beatboxer. And people will love you and will like it and will knock on your shoulders and hug you and all that kind of things and want to be with you because you can do something someone else cannot do it. You know, in the time I was very funny, people always, I did have crowds of people because I was funny. Eh? I did do funny things, I did say funny things. I was very fast and clever in thinking, you understand? And stand and in the things I see and hear. And I'm a very quick learner also. So, yeah, people did like me because I was very funny. And people pee in their pants. I don't know how many people let pee in their pants. Eh? But hey, folks, it's not the time for it right now, to be funny because we are not in such a funny time. And I need to, and you also need to understand that this is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So it's not for me, I'm not capable to make jokes. And sometimes it happens, but this is rare. You understand? Because I know in what we are. I know. I know. I know it. And you also know it. But you do not understand it because you do not care. That's the whole story. We go on. So, or p, 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 or is the K, or um, yeah, but these are the most important ones. So the t and the k and the You see? So go, go, go. It's a key, ka, go. And you can change it not using your throat anymore. So, see, that's uh, that's some type of sound, but belong to each other, and you hear that it fit. So you can make it only more fittable, but your mind also need to fit into the story you want to bring to the people. Huh? If um, a rapper come and the story is not complete, he is not fast enough, he do not know his keywords and his high words and his low words and all that kind of things, he better will not become a rapper, you know. He understand the music, the sound, and the rhythm. That is important to become a rapper, you know. That's also important to become a singer. That's also important to become a beatboxer or a musician. Always this is the basic thing in everything, not only in beatboxing, but also in rapping and music and all that kind of thing. So the next time I will learn myself how to sing high, low, middle, very high, very low, you know, with vibration and all that kind of thing. It's very important that you understand the vibration. And this is also in beatboxing, is also the same thing. You need vibration, you know, vibrating, you call it. So it's really not that difficult. But your mind needs to stand open for it. You need to understand the rhythm. And that is the most important thing I ever can give you. And that is the start. That is the head start, really the head start. And then you can become more difficult. I don't know if I still can do it, but I will try. I need to rehearsal it again because I did not do it for a long time anymore. And but I am not that good, folks. But I also started to learn it with the basic. You know, you need to understand the basic. That is the beginning of the story. You know, the beginning. You need to understand the beginning, how you will end it. That is the whole thing you need to learn, and you can learn it easy. It's not that difficult, but you can make it as difficult for yourself if you like, whenever you like. You understand? But that's life also. You can start to smoke weed and hash and all that kind of things. Get trouble with your mind, become mindless, or your mind will blow up, or you will see spooky things out of nothing, or you know, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You need make to get to make something out of it. And then for you it will fit or in the good way or in the bad way. Because you can go two sides. It's the good way or the bad way, folks. You better do the good way and do understand only the bad way, but don't do it. But understand the bad way so that you will understand. You will not fall for this bad way. Huh? So if you are a bad sound maker, then you do not have feeling for rhythm, and you never did learn the basics. What is so important. That is very important in music, or else you cannot make music. So now I smoke. Oh, this also, I can do something with it. Ah, I can make music with it. Oh, that's a sound. But the sound like a lighter, if you listen, you also can create this with your mouth. The same sound. You understand? But you only have to learn to understand what you're doing right now and listen. What do you hear? But it's possible you can make the same sound. You can make the sound with the violin out of your mouth or whatever. It's all possible. The possibilities are wide open. But first, you need to go for it. So if I like to learn the sound of a lighter, and the people will say to me, hey, you can do the sound of a lighter. Is that a lighter? Then I will say, yeah, I did listen to the lighter because I was starting to smoke, and then I listened to the sound. And then I start to create the sound, how it will come out of my mouth. You know? But you need to stand open for it. So I told you already, I can beatbox, but not that good. You understand? But I know the basic rules. I know how to dance and how to move on the music. I'm a pretty good dancer also. I can do electric boogie and all that kind of things. You need the shocking truth in the bass and the beat and the sound and the rhythm. You know, it's you can become electric with your body. It's also not that difficult, but it got everything to do with the sound and the shock in your body. But everything is, if you see it in my way, everything is very easy to learn, very easy. But then it comes, the basic, the beginning, and the middle and the end need to be like people are standing with their mouth wide open, and then they say, "Whoa, man, that was a crazy sound coming out of your mouth, crazy stuff. I love it. I love you." You know, this is where you do it for. Listening to yourself, well, it will become like bothered, bothered. You will become, um, how you call it? Well, you don't like to listen to yourself, but you need the people to listen to you. That's why you do all the things to make the people happy. That's also a basic rule from a rapper or a musician or a singer or a beatboxer. You understand? They need big crowds who love it. Because you know already what you can do, only the other people do not know. So that's why it's definitely a very basic rule. That's why you work for all the things, you know, and then you can get money out of it. And yeah, everything is about money, folks. So you learn those things, and then you start to ask money for it. It's never free, huh? But that's the world. That's how it is in this world. It's never free. But for me, if I can make lots of nice music, man, and I will give away many CDs, for free. Because, yeah, in the things I can do, you could do also. But your mind was not open for it. You understand? So, but I give it away free because I don't want any money for the things I can do, you know? Then I can ask money to you in the things I'm telling you right now. Very wise words, all that kind of shit, you know? Did I ever ask? Never. And I never will, you know? Was it important for Jesus to get money out of the way he talked and all that kind of things? No, he never did ask money. I'm the same thing. I never will ask money. Even if I'm such a nice player or that I know things you do not know, then I even will learn them to you. And I will learn it to you in the way I did learn it myself. You understand? And that's the most easiest way ever. And then you will think, oh man, I can do the same thing like you. You are not more different than me. But you need to understand the easy things. If a magician comes and he do something with cards, you do not know how fast this thing goes. But if he do it slowly, then you will say, oh, but even I can do this also. You understand? It's the easy same thing. But I will learn you this type of things for free. I don't need to ask money and all that kind of thing. So if I'm a good musician or a violist or a guitarist or a trumpist or a keyboard tourist, I think it's a nice name, keyboard tourist. It comes in my mind right now, you know, a keyboard tourist. It sounds funny and it also fit together. A keyboard tourist. If you say it fast, then it click better. And that's also in the sound with the music. It need to fit next to each other, or it will not sound in the way you like it. So I did create a new word. word. The keyboardist. 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 Nice. I like it. Does it exist? It comes out of my mind. If it exists, I never did hear someone say this. So it comes out of my mind. I use it because I think it's usable, you know. Then I come with new words. So then I come with new sounds. Then I come with, you need to explore yourself. You don't have to learn it from another. And you don't have to learn it from me. But listen to me. It's easy to learn from yourself than from another. You know? Now I can say the things I beatbox, I did create it myself. You understand? No one was needed. That I will say, hey, can you learn me beatboxing? Because how do you do this? And all that kind of things. I never did ask someone. So I learn it myself. So I go deep into myself. And I start to study myself and what I'm capable of. And I'm capable in a lot of things. Lots of sounds and lots of music and lots of, And if you ask me, what type of music do you love? I love all the music, what is on this planet. But I cannot go with it anymore. But in the time, I did love all the music. I did not like opera. Opera music and opera, I do not like. And then I talk about the woman opera, I do not like. So it's opera and opera. And I don't like both of them. Get it? So, yeah, if I start to talk like this in opera and opera, you do not understand that I also mention this woman opera. So that's why I say this woman opera, because if I say I do not like opera, you will not understand why I say it two times. You understand? Only me become out of my mind. So if I say opera, then I mean something with this second one. So I do not like opera and opera. That's what I did say, right? Yeah. And I can do this type of things and you will not understand what I'm talking about. Only me. If I put something on my wall, eh, I write it there with my finger. With my finger. And I tell you what I did uh, do there with my finger. What is standing there? Then you say there's standing nothing. But for me, I did write it there. There's standing something. You know, you cannot see it, so you cannot know it. But I know it because I did write it there with my finger. It's in my mind and not in yours. You understand? I'm sure I did write there something with my finger. But that is the mindset I do have. So everywhere in my room is standing, I love God. That is standing there. But when I ask you, you come in my room and I will tell you, do you know what is standing there? Then they will say, what is standing? There is standing nothing. I see nothing. You know, there is nothing. But for me, there is standing, I love God. And then I say to them, there is standing, I love God. That you did not see this. Yeah, then I tell these people, mind-blowing things because they need to go in my mind to understand what is standing there. You understand? And that is not that easy. But I created this myself, but not visible for the eyes to see. But for the mind, it's much more easy. Definitely for mine, because I did write it there. You know, this is also how I connected with God. You know, people cannot see that I'm connected with God. You only can listen to me, you will understand he is connected with God. He really is. He only listened to, he say he is father. And I say, folks, he is my father. Uh, so what I try to explain, it got something to do with God also. You know, the writing down thing is in my mind. I did write it down. I really did write it down with my finger. Love God. I love God. And it's standing everywhere in the room, but it's not visible for the eyes to see. But for me, it's visible because I know what I do. I know what I say. I know what I can create. You understand? But you never will see it because it's not visible. You cannot go into my mind because then you will read. Yeah, I know it's standing there because I just did read your mind. I love God is standing there. And then I will say, yes, that's true. So folks, I go very deeply. I can do these things. I can go into minds. And then I can do freaking mind blowing things. Huh? You are standing with your mouth open when you hear rappers rapping very fast and all that kind of things, or you hear another beat, what is not knowing to you, you know. And I'm sitting there and I think, these people standing with their mouth open, but they are also capable to do this thing. But it needs time. Get it? So how far will you go? In what are you capable? So I play with myself, I play with my mouth and all the kind of things, or with my fingers, like or you can go more fast, you know. And from this you can get music out of it. And if you learn these fast things and you know how to use it, then you can give this type of things to the people. It's very fast beats and all that kind of things. It's in the rap scene, it's the same thing. Yeah? But everything is the basic rules. Well, that's the beginning. These are your building stones. And that's why you see a picture and you see a mountain, right? And that's why I use the mountain because a mountain is high. And when you build stones, you will become more higher. So in life, you can stand very high if you are capable and mind reachable to come that high on that mountain. That's why I use the picture of that mountain. You understand? You see in the picture. That's why I use it. Because I thought, yeah, I need to talk to the people and how to how my mind is going, you know. And if you like, I can learn you beatboxing very easy. You understand? But there are also people you can learn it from. You understand? They also will show you the t and the k and the p and the you know everything, and then how you put it together and all that kind of thing. And then it will become more difficult in time. Yeah, that's all I bring you. I have to say. Boom, boom, boom. So I use everything what I daily use. Uh, Music is sounds. You can. This is such a big open thing. You use it every day, but you never with your mind there. You know. And there are people. They are more higher with their minds there. You understand? And these people think like me and will start to use it, and then they will make get music out of it. You know, and it sounds like crazy because you never did hear the sound in your life before. Always, when I will start to create beats or music or songs, not that I will sing the songs of Beyonce. Go away, man, with your Beyonce. I never want to do a song of Beyonce. I want to do a song of me, myself, and I. You understand? I did learn myself. I will be special and I need no one so that they will understand. Oh man, he can do Beyonce very good and all that kind of thing. It's not mine. I don't go for it. I don't like it. You know? So that's why I will create my own things that I can say, oh, yeah, hey, and if you sing my song, yeah, it doesn't matter for me. You can go ahead. It's no problem. You understand? I feel honored, but I don't want to honor like Beyonce or Madonna or all that kind of bullshit. You understand? I do not like that type of stars. So I will create my own music, my own beats, my own sounds. Also, what comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. I think of it, and if I find something no one else can do, then I will let them hear it and all that kind of things, you know. But it will come from me, and not like that I mimic or I call this that I take it over from someone else. That I use the stuff they more normally use. I am not that type of figure. I don't like it, so I will never use it. You know, maybe when I listen to songs uh, to learn uh, the things a little bit. You understand? But then I will change it in another way so that it will come from me. So if you hear a song, you will understand it's original. You understand? It's from no one else. Beats, what I will create, it comes from me. You can use it if you like, but it comes from me. You understand? I think of this and no one else. So I use my own shit and not that from another. Because then I'm not original anymore. So, folks, if you try to learn yourself something and it is something new and so nice, that's a good thing, eh? But don't learn it from another. You understand? It must come from yourself, from what you think, from your mind. Or else you are a dancing monkey. A dancing monkey, and the woman say, "You all go down!" And you all go down. Fools. But hey, it's a good song. Dance Monkey. It's a good song, definitely. But I will not dance like a monkey. And definitely not for her. You understand? I also will not use it. Only to learn with my voice I can use it, you know. So when I did learn how to use my voice, eh, comes from other people, is possible. But after this, I will create my own business. You know, then I will start to think about my own shop. There are many shops with many things, but my shop is special. No one do have that things my shop do have. And people will come gladly to me to buy that type of stuff. Eh? You understand? Because no one else sell this thing. Yeah, man, go to this guy. He do have still this one thing I need so much. I did go to any shop, nowhere. But this guy, he do have that thing. Go and take it for me. So you go and come to me and take it. You understand? Because I'm the only one. who can give it to you. So for me, it's very important to create my own music, my own sounds, and that I need no one else because then I'm not original anymore. And I don't want to become a dance monkey. Understand? You know what is behind the dance monkey? That you dance for someone else who wants you to dance. So if this one say to you, yeah, jump, and you jump and it's not high enough, and he say, yeah, jump higher, and you do jump higher, this is what it means, dance monkey. You know, you dance to the will of what other people will. You understand? Dance monkey. That's the meaning of dance monkey. Dancing like a monkey all the time. So now she create that music, you understand? And now she use you like a dance monkey. And you all go down, you know? Go down, and come up, come up. And that on the base of the music, and then you go down and you come up. And then she starts to sing about dance monkey again. And you do not understand that you are the monkeys who dance in the will of her. That you never saw. That you never did understand. Get it? So it's a very disturbing song, but I like the song. I like it. And I like to learn from her singing because she do have a very special way of singing. And, like a little child or a baby. Yeah, like a little girl. She do like a little girl. And then she start to roll with her tongue and all that kind of things. Little girls also do this, eh? Little boys, little girls. You know, they try to become a little bit you know, and this is how she sing, eh? And never someone did sing like this. So she say not before, but before, before, huh? It's another way of um, explaining the words what comes out of her mouth. So you need to listen very good, and she also make it half, you know. But if you know that she do the childish thing, she's also not that old. She's 21 or something. But then she used the childish thing, like before, before, not before, like everybody used that word, but before. And no one did use that word, before. So that's an example. And this is how she did create more of this you in it. Hoi, he, a little bit childish sound in her voice. And this is what makes her different from all the other people who sing. If you notice, then still it's not easy to mimic her voice, to to sing it like her, you know. And she also used the loudness in the beginning, like eh, eh, eh. You know, it's also it belongs to the bass and the basic thing. And it's very nice that she used this thing. And you can use it also. But first you need to listen to her, how she do it. And listen very good because she do have tricky things in her voice, you know. And the tricky thing, one of these tricky things is before she used not for, not for, but for, you know. And this is what makes everything different than normal people who sing because they never did use it. She did come with it, with the childish voice, eh? The childish voice, and then she step like with a cat voice out of it, eh? Like time. Then she say time, time. You know, she put all of her voice in madness out of her. Time, time. You know, and rappers also do this. Eh? It's the same thing. And with beatboxing, you also do have loud and soft. You know, this is also fit very well by the things you're gonna make. Loud and soft. So then she saying dance monkey, and then she say, and now we go a little bit lower and lower and lower, and she do her voice also lower, not that low that the people cannot understand what she say, but she say lower, lower, and go down, and then she say, and now we go up, and then hear her voice come like a cat out of the box, eh? And higher and stand up. And then she start again with, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, this is what she can do with her voice very good. So she used the thing. And it sounds like crazy. You know, the beat and the sound. But the voice she do have is very special. She make her childish voice in a very special way, knowing to all the people who will love that way. Because hey, folks, who do not love children? Get it? Who don't love children? But Dance Monkey, it's when I did listen for this for the first time, I directly loved the song. Directly. This will not happen anytime. Eh? First, I need to listen. I don't know how many times to a song before I will like it. You know. But with this song, and there are more of that type of songs, then you rob my mind. You know. You steal my mind. You steal my feelings directly because my feelings are in it already. So when I did hear for the first time Dance Monkey, man, I love it directly. I hear it the first time. It is nothing, but it sounds crazy, you know. So I directly did love it. But there are many songs. First, I need to come in it. And yeah, you can talk, folks. You do have the same thing, eh? That you will think, no, it's not such a nice song. It's not so, it's not my type of song. But then you listen again and again, and then you will feel something different start to happen with you. And you start to like the song. And you also will play it a lot of times because now you like it, you know? But in the beginning, it was nothing for you. Do you not have the feeling with some type of songs, you know, that it will not come directly like a bomb into your space, huh? Space, your space you need to protect, and it come in and there is no protection anymore because the song did win from you, the beat and the sound and the voice, because I really do love her voice, the childish way she bring it, and with the voice and all that kind of things. Man, I love that type of singing. And when she go high and she come like a cat, you know, she scratch like a cat with her throat. I love it. I love it. No one ever did come with this thing. So she become famous in freaking no time, you know. But I can tell this woman right now, or this young woman, girl, that she step into the wrong way and she never will come out of it anymore. So Tons and I, a very strange name, but maybe she do have her reasons for it. Tons and I. I think it's a very strange name. But yeah, we know this woman like Tons and I. I do not like the name Tons and I. I just don't like it. And I never will because it do not fit. But then she come with this song. So Tons and I, you don't know any better. If you hear Tons and I, then you think about Dance Monkey. So now it fit by the name she did create. But I don't like Tons and I only like the music. But the name of this artist, no, I don't like it, man. And the woman is also humble. Eh? I see her dancing like a monkey on her socks. You know, these are things little children do. Eh? You understand? So she do the little children thing is still deep into her, and this is what did make her very special. You understand? It's the sound of her childish voice and walking on socks and all that kind of things. You know, that is the secret behind everything. It's the childish things and the socks and all, like she is. You know, she don't like to walk on shoes. She like to be humble on socks. I think you will be more humble on socks than on shoes. You understand? Because when you are home, you do also not walk the whole time with your shoes on. Also a lot on your socks. And that's why your socks is more home and more humble, you know? When you go visit someone, and there you put your shoes out, because it need to stay clean, so you show love to the people in humbleness. So you are humble when you come in on your socks. And the woman directly understand, or the man will understand, you did learn this type of thing, to be humble and nice for other people. No, it's very important. Eh? And this is what this girl also show you. She is on her socks. And then the people say, hey, look, man, she is on her socks, like she is home. You understand? And I like that type of things in her, really. Eh? But she is on the wrong side, and she go with the wrong people because she is in the music industry. Now, folks, if I was such a good player or singer or beatboxer or so famous, I will be famous on my own. You know, I will go to a store or to a friend of mine and let him do the thing so that my CD will come out. But it never will be me. I will not go for producers and all that kind of shit. You understand? Because I only trust myself. My producer is God. And the music I will create comes from the knowledge from God. So it got everything to do with God. If I create something, or if I make something, if I sing something, and I don't know how good I can sing, but I can do many things with my voice. And my voice is clear, and also can be scratchy like a cat. So I can do things with my voice. High, low, middle, very high, very low. I can do them all, you know, because I use it many times in the way I speak. But okay, okay, folks, I will not be your teacher in beatboxing or what type of music of you know. I will not be your teacher. You need to be your own teacher. I think that is more important. Create your own business and handle your own business and let your own business come out and into people and hope that it will work and give lots of love. You understand? Because it's so important. Love. So I will say, love each other. Don't step each other in each other's back and all that kind of things. Don't talk behind someone's back. Don't lie. Don't steal. It's not necessary. You know, be nice. Give hugs, hands. Say nice words. Not holy shit. Because then you are not nice for God. Eh? When you say holy shit, God hear it. Eh? And I hear it also. And I tell my Father God, if you ask me, they do not even understand what I'm talking about. They're talking about you, that you are holy shit. Yeah, because the holiness is God. And the holy things come from God. So the holy shit is a thing that comes from God. So God is holy shit. When I'm on the internet and I'm online and I speak with people and people say holy shit, I push them away. Or I will tell them what God, why you say holy shit, what got God to do? What did he do wrong to you? Then they will say, yeah, it's only a word, man, what gives fire, you know? Then they come with that type of song. But that song I know already. I just say, keep your mouth shut, or I take you away from me. Because I don't have to listen to what comes out of your mouth in holy shit or holy fuck. I don't know how many times I did hear this. Holy fuck, I mean, you are good. Holy shit. Directly I will wake people up not to do it like that. And then they will start to try. They will think about it. They will start to try. But it will not work because it's too deep already in them. They don't know any better than holy shit or holy fuck. Huh? Because they use it so many times. So now it becomes difficult to stop this thing. So they need to unlearn this behavior, this language of dirty behavior. They need to take it away from them because I ask them, and it will not be that easy. You know? And that's the English language I talk about. It's very easy to put God down, huh? Step him in his back and all that kind of shit. But holy shit, folks, or holy fuck, I don't come to me with this thing. I kick you away, man. I just don't like it. I don't want to hear it. And you got nothing to say, nothing else to say, then stay away because I'm not down with it. But you will go down with it. If you understand what I mean. You understand? This time is coming. And then you will understand better what I'm talking about. When God comes, you will understand everything. Everything I ever did create here on earth and on YouTube, you will understand when it is time to understand. But the understandable thing is not yet there. Not in your mind. And I think it has to be there. It has to be in your mind, folks, right now. That's why I'm here and talk about that type of things, that kind of thing. I think it's definitely freaking important that you start to behave now before you will be punished by the behavior of your own, you know? And it will come, folks. It will start to happen. When? I don't know. It takes time. But everything takes time. You want to learn beatboxing? It takes time. You want to learn how to sing? It takes time. Listen to many other people and create your own song. If you don't know how it goes, listen to other people, learn from other people, but don't take over the things you want to make. and it comes from them. You understand? Make yourself knowable like a new guy in a new store with new stuff, and no one did ever know that you are the seller of that stuff, and you will be the buyer. So if I do have better apples than another, then you definitely will come to me. And then I will tell you why you always come to me. Next to me is also where you can buy apples. And then they will say, but your apples are different. And then I will tell them, yeah, my apples are blessed by my Father God. That's why you like my apples more. You did never know, but my apples are blessed by God. Everything but God, bless folks, is much better. So if you bless the food, if God bless your food, then your food will be like you never did eat it in your life before. If you work in your garden and you let God bless the whole business in your garden, then you will understand what will happen with your garden, you know, because you did ask the blessing of God and it works, you know. He will put his love into your garden and flowers will come out of nothing so beautiful with so many nice colors and all that kind of thing. You understand? But it need to be blessed by God or it will never happen. So you want to be wonderful? Take the blessing of God. Ask God if He will bless you. But the only thing I hear is blasphemy. So, folks, this is a story. You can do thumbs up if you like, because this time this got nothing to do with God at all. You understand? So you can do thumbs up. But if I talk about God and the business, what's going on in this world, thumbs down, because these are thumbs down stories. But now I did do a thumbs up story. So you can do thumbs up if you like. Next time I will learn myself what I'm capable of in singing, what I can do. And I will use some a cappella people. You understand? Not with music, but a cappella people. People who do a cappella things. You know? That's the best way how to learn singing. Any type of any kind of way. So I will find people without sound, only the sound of the voice. So a cappella. En a cappella vind ik ook, is also a strange word in my eyes, on my ears, I mean. I will never create that word out of a cappella. But that's the way I think. I think it do not fit a cappella. But you don't know any better, so you use a cappella for people who sing without music. And I think it do not fit. Whatever that's me. I think like that. Folks, if you like to learn about instruments, uh, like keyboard or guitar, viol, violin, drums, piano, trumpet, saxophone, that's a whole other story. That will not be so easy like beatboxing. You learned it much more quick than playing on a keyboard or something. It's not that easy, and it takes a while before you will become very good. Well, it depends. How smart are you? What do you know? Because there you really start to learn it. And I'm telling you, folks, instruments are difficult, not easy. For the first time in my life, I will buy a violin and will start to. Well, let's see what I can get out of it. Maybe I can do it easy. I do not know the instrument, but I know piano and keyboard. It's not that easy because I did play it already. It's not that easy. But maybe When I did it for the first time, I take a mondharmonica. I could play on that thing. So maybe if I buy a ukulele, then I can play this thing also. I don't know, but I will buy a violin and let's see if I can get something out of it. First, I will use it like an instrument, guitar or something, you know. Yeah, because I like to know the clank, the color, uh, the music color. And what I can do with the stick, what is with it, how I need to take it in my hands, and how I can uh, keep my arms in rest and all that kind of things. Yeah, I'm watching this thing because if you do it wrong, then your arms can become like numb and all that kind of shit. You understand? It's not the meaning. And it's with guitar, it's the same thing. Your fingers will be so painful, definitely in the beginning. But you will get used to it. But definitely the beginning with that thing is hard and painful. So maybe with the ukulele, is it the same thing? I don't know. I didn't ever play it. But I'm going to see it. I'm going to buy a thing like that, a violin. I want to buy. It's not my special sound of music because that's keyboard, electric keyboard, synthesized. I like it a lot. Or I like the most synthesized. And after that, violin come. And then I like the bass and the drums. But I will go for the violin. Let's see. Maybe I can get music out of it and that I think, huh, I can play on this thing. It's easy to learn. Yeah. Then I will go then I will go for it and then I will create my own music. I don't like to play songs of other people because then I don't feel myself original. I always want to be original in all the things. I'm original in God, you understand? So I will be original in everything. Everything what I ever do, I want to be original. Minding. Mostly did I get dreams, visions? No, nothing. So I can tell you nothing new. Yeah, today many people did die in this war, and yesterday and Friday, innocent people. Unbelievable. But yeah, folks, you need to explore yourself and see what you are capable of. And from there, you start to work. And then on the end, you can clap for yourself. You understand? It did cost you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. But on the end, you know where you did do this all for. Huh? If I start to paint my house, then I think in the beginning, so the first stripe is set. But now I need many more stripes before my house become like beautiful, you know. Then when I'm done, then I go look for it, and then I think, wow, yeah, I'm happy and I did do something I am proud of, and I can watch it every day. It's the same thing with the things you are capable of in music or singing, or you know, you will eat your own fruit in the way you create it. That's a good thing, but it takes time. You need to be patient and don't stop. If you start something, don't stop it. Finish it. Yeah, because also many people they buy something and then it do not work and then they throw it away. Because yeah, it don't work. But you did not understand the easy way of it. That's why you throw it away. The easy way can let you play, but the difficult way is your thinking. So start it, folks, but also finish it. Then you can give yourself presence in what you did do and love to a lot of people who love it to hear you or see you or uh, just what you can do so nicely. But time is needed. And we do not have much time left. Hmm. I'm out, folks. Love each other, listen to each other, help each other, hug each other. Because love is the only thing what will survive forever.